The internet says this camera has a major problem. The Panasonic S1 Mark II, a powerhouse that supposedly can't handle the heat. They say if you push it, if you record 4K 120 frames per second, it's just a matter of time before you get that dreaded overheat warning. Well, today, we're not just gonna push it, we're gonna torture it. I've set up a thermal camera and we're gonna record non-stop for over an hour to find out the truth. Let's settle this debate once and for all.
All right. Glad you could join me. I was outside earlier and walking around recording in some 4K 120 because I really like how this camera handles slow motion. And I thought to myself, let's just see how long this camera will do this. This is the Panasonic LUMIX S1 Mark II. A lot of videos, a lot of people talking about it overheating. Some people say it overheats a lot. Some people say they can't get it to overheat. I don't have a dog in the fight. I just bought this camera with my own money. I have no affiliation to LUMIX or anyone else. I don't get paid. I have no sponsors. I have no reason to say anything different than what happens. So I've got my iPhone pointed at the screen. You can tell it's time lapsed and we're about 12 minutes in. You can also see I only have 1 bar left on the battery. There's the temperature. Do you see it? 75 degrees in Memphis. I wanted you guys to know exactly how hot it is outside. 75 degrees isn't extremely hot, but it's pretty normal temperature. It's definitely not cold. And here's our thermal camera. And I was a little surprised by this. Just this quick, it's already at 107 degrees, 109 degrees Fahrenheit on the hottest part of the camera. I didn't think it would get that warm that fast. So there may be something to this overheating. I went around to the other side and it was only about 99. So we're gonna stick on the side where it's the hottest. The SSD did not get hot at all. I am recording to an SSD. I didn't want to do it to a CF Express because one reason I don't have any, and I prefer to record to SSDs. I think really that if you're gonna be outside, you really should probably use an SSD. You see we're 20 minutes in now, still no warnings, nothing like that, but I am fixing to lose my battery. I was really amazed at how long it would keep shooting with that battery blinking. But it is gonna go. Is it gonna overheat first or is the battery gonna die? This is killing my anxiety. Which one is it? Sorry for the shaky footage. It is hard to hold a camera for this long. The battery died. The battery died. But don't worry, I got a fully charged one right here, and we're gonna put that in right now. I wanted you guys to be able to see me change the battery. So keep in mind, it's gonna reset the timer. We've got 20 minutes in already. We've got 20 minutes in and only about, I don't think it takes me 60 seconds to change the battery. So about 60 seconds of cooling, 20 minutes in. So we run through a whole battery. That battery was full when I put it in, or just about full. It probably wasn't all the way full, but it was pretty close. All right, we're back on. You can see it saying it's connecting to the SSD, and we're right back recording. So we've got 20 minutes on top of this, and we're going again. 7 times speed. It was a really nice day out. Like I said, it wasn't cold, wasn't hot. It was warm and nice. It was a nice day to be outside doing this. The mosquitoes were everywhere though. I got stung many, many, many times. All right, we're about almost 3 minutes in, so that's 23 minutes total. Still going. So far we haven't even got a warning yet. I would never do this. I would never be anywhere outside recording 120 4K footage, or 120 4K footage this long. I've never done that ever. I get everybody's workflow is not like mine, but mean, slow motion stuff that I record does not take this long. I guess if you were outside filming a movie and you had to do several takes, why would you be using a LUMIX S5II to film a movie? Maybe people do that. I don't know. But I just don't see this being realistic. To me, it seems like now we're almost looking for it to overheat. But let's keep going. We're almost 10 minutes in, plus the 20 from before. So now we're 30 minutes. And you saw I had to switch phones. You guys can go back and look again. I had to switch phones, but I recorded myself switching so you could make sure that I didn't move anything. There's the thermal camera again. So we are at 116. So it did go up. We're at 116. That's pretty dang hot. Ooh, is it going to overheat? (116 degrees Fahrenheit). And you can see the temperature around the side. It kind of fluctuates. That thing's not really good at telling the temperature in the air, but you'll see it catch the car a couple of times, and it's about 70-ish. We're at 115. It actually cooled down. Probably the fan came on, is what I'm thinking, the fan of the camera. So some thermal management is happening. So it's gotten down to 115 from 119. All right, we're still running. Some more thermal stuff. So we're using a Seek thermal camera. And we're at 12 minutes in, plus our 20 on the other battery. So that's 32 minutes so far. 33 minutes. We're 33 minutes in and still no warning. I was just showing my wife how false color worked. So now we're almost 35 minutes in total and still not even a warning. 35 minutes in, no warnings, no nothing. Still going strong. It's pretty amazing. I really kind of thought it would have overheated by now. But it is hot. I mean, 115 degrees is hot. I wonder what the thermal limit is. 120? 125? We're going to find out. Here's another check. Looks like we are at 118, 116, kind of fluctuating there. It's gotten that hot, but it seems to be hanging out in the 114 to 116-ish area. So I don't know if that's bad or not. I don't know what a camera normally runs, but this one's still running and there's no warning, so it can't be that bad. We do have the thermal management turned on to high. I think there's a regular setting and a high setting. We've got it on high. But again, we haven't even gotten a warning yet. I overheated my S9 just filming with it inside with the air on one day. It's the only time I've ever overheated it, but it was not fun. It would not, it stayed hot for a while and wouldn't come back on, or kept giving me warnings and stuff, and I had to just stop really for a while. All right, we're getting a warning now. The warning's on. There it is. Finally. And we are 40 minutes in. 40 minutes to get a warning. So we know we got the warning, but 40 minutes of 120, 4K 120 seems excessive to me. Let me know down in the comments if you shoot that much 120 at 4K 120. If you shoot that much 4K 120, leave a comment and let me know, because I'm kind of feeling like we're almost looking for a problem, because we're almost at 45 minutes of 4K 120. That's like a zillion hours of slow motion. And we've got a warning, but nothing's cut off yet. It's still running. And we've got 3 bars left on the battery, so we got a good ways to go. We're at 26 plus the 20 from before. That's 46, 47 minutes. Still getting that warning, but we haven't cut off yet. If you haven't already, do me a favor, man. Hit the subscribe button. I try to drop new camera content every day or every other day. More subscribers, I'll make it every day. And I like doing stuff like this, real world test. All right, we're at 30 minutes plus the 20 from before. That's 50 minutes. 50 minutes this thing's been running at 4K 120 outside, 75 degrees. It still has not overheated. When is this thing gonna overheat? Man, the cars look like they're going fast when it's sped up like that. "4K 120, we are now at 54 minutes. We're almost at an hour, guys. 54 minutes. We are getting the overheating warning, but it's still running. All right, let's take a check. It's gotta be hotter now. It's gotta be hotter than it was. What are we at? Same thing, 118. 118. Seems like it's cooling itself off. It's not getting past 118. I wonder what made it decide to give us a warning. I guess it had just been hot for too long or something. So we're at 118, and it's definitely holding at 118, but we're at 36 minutes on this battery and 20 on the previous battery. But we're also down to 1 bar on this battery. What do you think is going to happen first? Oh, you think it's going to die or it's going to overheat? Now we're at 0. We don't have any more battery left. No more battery. I think it is gonna overheat. What do you think? Oh, all right. It did not. The battery died first. And this is the thermal reading we got after the battery died. So we got an hour of 4K 120 footage. We did not overheat. We ran through 2 batteries. I gotta say, if you can't capture what you need to with this camera by then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Now, keep in mind, everybody's environment is different. If you live in the desert or somewhere else and it's hotter, it gets hotter here, 80, 90 degrees out. You probably got a better chance of it overheating. But at the same time, I mean, my iPhone overheats, my laptops overheat, cameras overheat out in the sun. 75 degrees is warmer than it is almost inside anywhere. It's never over 75 degrees in my house. So, and everybody's camera could be different, could be different things. I know some people are saying this and some people are saying that, but I wanted to show you guys head on from somebody who is not sponsored. I don't get paid anything from LUMIX. I've never talked to LUMIX. It's kind of hard to argue with there. If you run this camera in these conditions, it's going to work. A couple of tips I can give you if you bought it and you're worried about overheating. SSD, use an SSD, use a dummy battery. We use regular batteries there, but batteries do get hot. Use a dummy battery. They don't get hot. Or a V-mount battery. Those things can help you keep it cool. I wouldn't recommend really with any camera filming out in 90, 100 degree weather. I get that sometimes you have to. You'll probably need a different camera. I guess, I don't know. This one never did overheat. I'll try to find a hotter day and do it again, but I'm satisfied. I am 100% satisfied with the way this worked out. If you are, let me know. If there's some other test you'd like to see me do, let me know in the comments. If you'd like to see the whole hour of this footage slowed down at regular speed, let me know. I'll try to find a way maybe to post it or put it on like some kind of Dropbox or something like that where you can download it and see it yourself. But I'm not going to post it on here because nobody's going to watch. I don't believe anybody's going to watch an hour long of nothing. It's just really nothing. But if you like this content, if it helped you, do me a favor, hit the like button and please subscribe. Thanks, guys. I'll be back tomorrow.